Back out here at Stacy's Family Pharmacy, located at 709 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, for their annual Customer Appreciation Day, which will begin at 10 a.m. with the complimentary grill food being served right next to Jake right now. That'll be served from 11 to 1. Stop by and spin the prize wheel. Enjoy homemade bubble making and lip balm making demonstrations. Check out the purses marked 75% off, along with the 25% off puzzles, home decor items, and lip balm making products. And Dr. Oz products are also 10% off. And join Jim from the Lincoln Country Morning Show and Jeff number 2 from the new nighttime Fix 96, along with Lisa the Prize Fix 96 Prize Girl, from 11 to 1 with the prize vault in tow. Stacy Family Pharmacy open 6 days a week and the only independently owned and operated pharmacy in Lincoln. Phone them at 735-1972. Josh Komnick along with the furniture guy Jake Johnston out here at Stacy's Family Pharmacy. Just got done talking with head railer coach Neil Alexander.
Nice.
And we've got a couple SmackDown. I know this is a hot item. It was last time.
Yeah.
Jake, hot item for the people around here.
We've got how much you love the SmackDown.
I haven't watched for a while. I did used to tune in. SmackDown World Tour, WWE, U.S. Cellular Coliseum, June the 24th. That's a Sunday at 5 p.m. And we've got two tickets.
Seats.
Yeah, 2 tickets for the first caller to call in. If you know what, Jake?
When was who was the last team that the Cubs,
which was 10 games ago.
10 games ago, that the Cubs defeated?
Yeah, we don't need to know the date. We'll just know
date's not important.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
you're right. To me, it's not.
No, to you it wouldn't be. But the last team that the Cubs actually beat this season. You've got 2 tickets if you're the first caller. 737-3791 to WWE SmackDown World Tour at the U.S. Cellular Coliseum, Sunday, June the 24th. If you know that bad question.
Well, it's, you know what, this year for the Central
is just bad.
So far, it's a lot like last year.
Yeah.
I mean, really, last year was pretty brutal as well.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the Cardinals were brutal pretty much until the entire year, until right before the playoffs.
What, 2 weeks before the playoffs?
About 3. Right at the end of August. Yeah. They were 10.5 back from Atlanta.
Right.
And, yeah, I mean, and so far this year
is right there.
Is right there. I mean, even Cincinnati's in first.
Yeah, they took the lead and they're 25-20.
And
the Cardinals are 25-21. We got 2 teams over 500.
That's
it. 2 teams over 500.
2 teams over 500.
That's, I mean,
the Cardinals, it looks like a simple stake. If they could get the bullpen going in the right direction, which I'm surprised they're having such a tough time with, but if they could right the ship in the bullpen, I believe they could run away with the division, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Houston's terrible. Of course, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee. I thought Milwaukee.
And Cincinnati's really had a lot of issues too with their bullpen.
I thought Milwaukee would be better than they are.
Yeah,
but their
their starting pitching hasn't even shown up.
18-26. Jake, I knew this would be a hot topic for the SmackDown tickets. Caller, that answer for who was the team that the Cubs?
Cardinals.
Yeah. Is that your team?
Yeah, that's my team.
I figured it was. Jake didn't. Jake liked the question until he found out who it was.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are it, and that actually happened on May the 14th. That was a 6-4 victory, I think, at St. Louis, wasn't it, Jim? Yeah, at St. Louis. So, caller, you got 2 tickets to spin. You got to pick those up at Stacy's.
Okay, my name's Rod.
Rod? All right, Rod. Hey, buddy, you got 2 tickets to SmackDown. That's June the 24th. Thanks for calling in, and I'm sorry it happened to be the Cardinals. All right, see you, Rod. Pick those up at Stacy's Family Pharmacy today, Rod. Of course, those guys will be here till 1 o'clock. We're shutting down at 10, but they'll be back with the grill items going on. But get back to the baseball, Jake, and the best thing I've seen all year out of any baseball, and I'm talking not Cubs, Cardinals, was the guy that caught back-to-back home run balls in the stands. You seen that? Did you see it?
That was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
The second one wasn't really a catch, though. He fielded it.
Right. Somebody dropped it.
But still, to get them back to back, you're absolutely right.
I think that was it. I think that was the Reds, the Cincinnati Reds, that did that. Yep. They actually hit back to back to back. This guy was in left center. The third one went to right center. Of course, he didn't get that one. But back to back home runs. This guy grabs it. Have you?
Is that possibly the first time it's ever happened?
I think so. I'm just guessing. I don't.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
ESPN.
To be honest, that may be a bigger stat than 2 grand slams in 1 inning.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it. How many fans get a baseball for one?
And I'll tell you one of the reasons it probably did happen. Have you seen the stands in the last? I mean, the other night I was watching some game. Absolutely nobody there.
Yeah.
Nobody. And I guess as long as baseball is terrible, they're not going to have anybody. Or the
I don't know. The Cardinals have been sold out.
Well, the Cardinals,
but they just won the World Series.
Yeah,
too,
that's
so
going to happen.
You're right.
This was like
totally different.
The Houston Astros. I don't.
Yeah, I checked out a game just the other day. I think it was Anaheim, and with all the new payroll and everything, Pujols has been playing a lot better lately. They've been winning a few games, quite a few in a row actually. You would think that more fans would be out there, and boy, I tell you what, I know it's L.A., but man, it was dead.
Caller, go ahead. We got a caller, Jake. Go ahead. You're in the cheap seats.
Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Coach Ferris.
Hey, Ferris, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, not much. I was going to tell you guys the Lincoln 10 and under Heat team and 12 and under Heat team are up in Atlanta today in a tournament, a great tournament that Atlanta puts on.
Okay.
The pool's open. And
that's where you'll be
all day long. Yeah, that's where we'll be. And I want to tell you, Austin Newton. We played Rochester last night to open up, and Austin Newton threw a 5-inning no-hitter.
Nice.
Struck out 13 batters and walked 1.
Wow. That's pretty good at that age.
Yeah, and last Sunday we went up to Pontiac, and we swept Pontiac, and Austin Newton threw a 1-hitter and had 14 strikeouts in 6 innings.
Are you coaching, Ferris?
So, yeah, I'm the coach.
I'd pitch him as often as you can. Sounds
and that's what that's what, you don't want to burn the kid out. It's funny because every time we get a lead, and I won't mention any names, but some of the parents will come over to me and they'll say, "You got to put Newton in, Coach. We got to have this one." And I go, "Guys, do you really think I said when we get to a tournament, I'll put Newton in. Right now, I really don't care about these exhibition games."
Right? You can't wear him out.
I said the kid's still got to pitch through he's 14.
Yeah.
So, man, he throws about. I'm not kidding you. He throws. I would say 65, 66,
really?
On the high range. And he's never had anything to go with it. And his grandpa and his dad and myself have been teaching him some off-speed pitches, and he is just unbelievable. The only ball that was hit yesterday was fouled off, and then another ground ball. That was it.
Makes you look pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I tell them. They're making their coach look awful good right now. So.
Well, yeah. What time are you guys playing up in Atlanta?
We play at 10:30 and 2:30.
Okay.
And I believe the 10 and unders, coached by Randy Ely, they play at 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock.
And that's in Atlanta.
That's in Atlanta at the complex there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. Well, anybody listening out there, it's going to be a hot one. So keep some fluids in you, Ferris.
Yeah. Well, look out for Austin Newton. I'm telling you, man, he's going to be a good one.
Good.
And he also leads our team, and he's a number 4 hitter. He's got some home runs. Hit a walk-off home run. I mean, the kid's having a highlight year. He really is.
Well, we'll keep it going, and we'll keep us up to date on your season going out through the summer.
We'll do it, man. We'll see you, buddy.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later, Ferris.
All right, see you.
Steve Ferris out at Atlanta, Illinois, getting ready for the Heat. Of course, that baseball is going on all summer long, so coaches, give us a call. We'd like to hear the updates of what's going on. Whether it be heat, whether it be chill.
Absolutely.
A lot of softball and things going on as we are in the midst of the bad baseball season, as we have been talking about, Jake, and go through some of the standings here real quick. National League, the Washington Nationals are leading the East, 27 and 18. Of course, the Reds 25 and 20 leading the Central. And Los Angeles 30 and 14 looks like to be the best record in baseball. Leads out west in American League. Baltimore winning the East. Cleveland is ahead in the Central, and Texas winning the West. I believe last night wasn't there a guy who had a couple grand slams or something for against the Rangers? 8 RBIs or something. Hit a grand slam, walk-off grand slam or something. Yeah, 8 RBIs. Your buddy Pujols is picking it up a little bit.
Yep. Still a big fan of Pujols. Still like to watch. I'll be honest, I still tune into the Anaheim games.
Still like to watch him hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things you want to see your favorite player hit, and just because he goes to another team, it's kind of hard to
You just wish it was in a different red with a different emblem on the front.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't blame you.
Not for that price, but
right.
I mean, what can you do?
It wouldn't have taken anything out of your pocket except to your ticket
cost.
cost.
Believe me, yeah, it would have. I go to a lot of games, so
the
drink cost, the memorabilia. I mean, I don't know. That'd be tough, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Cardinals don't get a new television contract till 2016. So that's a long ways away to eat that much of a contract.
Yeah, that's a while. Anything going on with the Cardinals? You said Berkman's coming back. You know, I would tell you things that go on with the Cubs, but why? I don't watch it, and we're 10 games. Well, 10 games. We've lost.
Coleman's been hitting the ball. Oh, he's not.
He
on the Cubs.
went to somewhere else. They traded our best prospect. They traded our best prospect.
Yeah, he's been hitting the ball well.
And now we have to bring up a first baseman that's 30 years old. We finally figured out he can hit after he hit over 330-some home runs each year in the minors. Let's bring him up now after he's 30. So by the time 2 more years, he'll be
a hell of a year, 330 home runs.
300 average of 30. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm right with you.
Frustrated.
No, absolutely. I understand what you're saying. But some guys develop late, and he does have some big holes in his swing, and that's going to, that is being exposed, to be honest.
He got hot early,
I mean, he'll still, he's got one of them swings that if he can make solid contact, he'll just go. I mean, he's got a nice swing, but at the same time, there is a lot of holes. But
they've got more issues than just that.
They've got so many issues. The draft's coming up. The draft is only 2 weeks away, week and a half away.
Yeah.
And that'll be interesting. The new slot system Major League Baseball has. I was actually reading up on it a little bit because I'm one of those odd guys that actually pay attention to the MLB draft. But it's kind of an interesting new system they got, and we'll see how a lot of the teams can do it. To be honest, the Cardinals have like 5 picks in the top 55. I don't know if that's such a good thing because how this new slot system works, you cannot pay over slot for any player over after 10 rounds.
Really?
Before the 10 rounds, they can only make so much. So let's say in the first round's $5 million, you have to try to negotiate with this guy to get that price as low as possible. So if you pick a guy that may not sign, you'll have that money to pay towards the second round guy.
What are they trying to stop here? Just overpayment?
They're trying to stop overpay. They're trying to stop the big teams from just going out, kind of like Boston. Boston, when they got Pedroia and Jacoby Ellsbury, what they did is they paid 4 tiers over what their slot actually was supposed to pay. Well, they could do that. They had the money. Not the smaller teams did. They're trying to make it tougher on the big teams, easier on the teams that had the bad records. Well, but at the same time, when you're a team like the Cardinals, they weren't really that talented last year during the season. They got hot late. So they actually were up there a little bit with their picks. On top of that, with Pujols leaving, they got 2 comp picks. They got 1 more for a couple of the or 2 more for a couple of the pitchers, and now all of a sudden they've got all these picks in the first 50, and they only got around, I think it's $55 million to spend to sign all of them. Which, you know, a few years ago, heck, there was a guy that signed for I think $6 million.
Like that Harper.
Yeah, Harper, yeah. So
now he's already up in the bigs at what, youngest player
19,
ever? 19,
yeah. Youngest player ever to hit a home run. That's fun to watch, man. And he's got a cannon. What an outfield they've put together with Ankiel and him. My goodness.
And then he gets hit by Hamels a couple of weeks ago, and Hamels admits to it.
Well,
gets fined.
Yeah, why not?
Not quite. Yeah,
that's how it used to be. You can't really, you know.
I'm not sure why you admit to it, but
yeah, I'd still hit him.
Hey, Jake, we got to take another quick commercial break here. We're out at Stacy's Family Pharmacy. The traffic is picking up. Jake is about ready to hop on. Are you cooking?
Well, the grill's right here. I figure I could probably grill with one hand and
little extendo.
Yeah, I'm good.
Spatula.
I'm good.
You got it. Hey, we're out here at Stacy's Family Pharmacy, located at 701 Woodlawn Road. Stop out here. We're going to be here until 10, but Jim and Jeff, number 2, and the prize vault in tow will be here from 11 to 1. Stop on out. Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCN online.com. We are back out here at Stacy's Family Pharmacy, located at 709 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln for their annual Customer Appreciation Day.
Blue one.
Sorry.
Which Volkswagen?
Which will begin at 10 a.m. with the complimentary grill food being served from 11 to 1. Stop by and spin the prize wheel. Enjoy homemade bubble making and lip balm making demonstrations. Check out the purses marked 75% off, along with 25% off puzzles, home decor items, and lip balm making products, and Dr. Oz products are 10% off. Also,
awesome.
And join Jim from the Lincoln Country Morning Show and Jeff, number 2, from the new Nighttime Fix 96, along with Lisa, the Fix 96 Prize Girl, from 11 to 1, live with the Prize Vault in tow. Stacy Family Pharmacy open 6 days a week, and the only independently owned and operated pharmacy in Lincoln. Phone them at 735-1972.
It must be a day for camping this weekend, huh? We got the campers. We got the boats going by.
What do you mean?
It's summertime.
86 and it's 9:50. It's boating season starting.
It's summertime, man.
That's right. And
I'm excited.
It's NBA time too, Jake. I don't know. During the regular season, it's hard for me to watch.
Yeah, I'll agree. This is a much more fun time.
This postseason, I've tuned in more. I've watched more NBA in 3 weeks than I have in 5 years. I just love watching OKC.
Yeah, OKC.
And I love watching the Spurs.
I love watching the Spurs.
That's going to be the best series. You can throw the East. That's
whatever.
That's just bad. Unless you want to watch LeBron. I mean, I like LeBron, but
LeBron and whatever happens, D-Wade.
Right.
I don't know. Chris Bosh may be back this next round.
Right. And they're playing. Well, they don't know who they're playing.
Yeah, it's
Boston and
76ers.
And the 76ers tonight.
3-3. Yep.
And that's back at Boston.
Yep.
So tied 3-3. Winner
Rondo's
goes on.
out. Is Rondo out?
No, the Avery guy.
That's it. Okay.
Avery Bradley or something like that had surgery on his shoulder, so he is going to be out, I think, now. But of course, the Lanphier product, Andre Iguodala, has helped out winning several games for the 76ers.
Well, he's been good.
Gosh, is he good? How would Illinois never go after that guy?
Not even think about him.
Like Jim says,
picked up
Richard McBride. Which I would like both, but
McBride he had a nice career.
He was not an Andre Iguodala.
No.
Anyway, we're getting off.
He was a beast, though, man.
Yeah, he still is. I love him. Yeah, he's 6'7", long, lanky.
Yeah, powerful too, strong.
Man. He's fun to watch. But the series that starts tomorrow, which I think it bodes the 2 highest scoring teams in the NBA, OKC and
my San Antonio Spurs.
I thought you were a Bulls fan. How do you
no, I've been a Spurs fan since David Robinson.
Now they're going to make it to the championship.
Avery Johnson.
they're going to make it to the championship, so now you're a Spurs fan.
Oh, yeah, Sean Elliott.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Are you the Admiral or David Robinson?
Vinny Del Negro.
But I figured you would be. Okay, Spurs.
The Admiral was one of my faves.
It's going to be in the hundreds every game.
Every game.
2 highest scoring. I think San Antonio is averaging about 107, 8, 9 points, something like that. OKC right there with them. If you want to watch offense, you tune in tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you want to watch.
This is not the Spurs team of even a couple years ago.
You're right. They used to slow it down.
It was a very methodical offense. Definitely a lot of post game.
Yeah.
This is a run and gun.
Turn Tony Parker loose.
That's exactly right. They do still have Tim Duncan, who can have some big games, but that's not what they're. Yeah, still good. Very talented, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer. No doubt.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, how many championships he got? 3?
Oh yeah. He's just good.
Yeah, they're coached well too.
If I didn't like Thibodeau so much, and I think the Bulls actually have less talent than the Spurs.
Yeah,
Popovich is by far the best coach in the league.
Yes, absolutely. I completely agree.
They're just good, and how they score that many points with Ginobili. They've got great rookies. That guy that came over from Florida, from University of Florida, is scoring well. They've got that guy I think from New Mexico State or something. Kai Leonard, something like that. Anyway, they get very good players to play. They get average players to play very well together. And
well, he's got a good system, like you said, Tony Parker.
Yeah, man, he's
turn him loose.
He's fast. That's the thing I think why the Spurs may come out victorious. I don't know that OKC plays enough defense to stop.
And that's the big concern, and the Spurs are a little bit longer, so going up against Durant and Westbrook, that'll be a lot of help. But even with that said, Oklahoma City is a fun team to watch, man.
At Westbrook.
I tell you, if you're a young kid watching basketball for the first time, these would be the 2 teams that you'd be geared to watch. I mean,
because you don't like defense. and you want to score.
That's exactly right. Actually, I love defense, but that's me. But still, even with that, scoring is the most fun thing to see.
Sure.
You know, and you get those long outlets on rebounds and go to the other end, throw it down. You know, the pick and rolls and all that. I mean, that's entertaining.
You have
basketball.
the two quickest probably point guards. Well, I'm going to put Rose in there before injury.
Yeah. And who knows after injury? He may be just as fast. He may not be. Yeah,
but
you're right.
with the ball, Tony Parker and Westbrook can absolute go get it.
Yeah.
And,
it'll be interesting to see how much they guard each other, to be honest. Because
That's what I'm saying. Who's going to guard Tony Parker? I don't think they got a guy that can guard Parker.
Yeah, I think Parker can guard Westbrook. But I don't think
maybe
Westbrook
they're going to have to play
Parker.
the lefty Fisher more from the Lakers that came over. So I don't know, but anyway, it's going to be fun to watch because they're going to score like crazy, and that's what I enjoy about the NBA is watching is just score, score, score.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, it does make it much more entertaining to see that. The East again, like you said, you got LeBron and D Wade. Kind of a family feud type thing going on all the time. It seems like, and it just kind of wears on you, to be honest. Even during the game, you see it. You know, a little bit of chippiness and whatnot with the West. Those two teams, they are definitely cohesive offensive units.
And young. I mean, as far as the OKC, surprised that they're like that being so young.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
They're fun to watch. But anyway, and then of course Boston. You got Boston winning tonight?
No.
Really? Philadelphia comes into Boston and
Philly.
wins. Really? I'm going to take Boston. I
don't blame you.
It's the home team.
That's exactly right. You got the home team, Garnett playing.
It's just a lot of home. You know, that is so big, especially in the NBA. Home, home, home.
Yeah. I'm not going to disagree. I'm just
disagreeing.
I like to disagree. Absolutely. But Andre Iguodala, I really like him. Like you said, basically a local
And
kid.
Collins, very good coach who was an ISU guy.
The Bulls drafted Elton Brand. That's all I got.
Really? Okay. Well,
maybe.
You got the 76ers. I got the Celtics. But anyway, that'll be a good series when whoever meets who. I hope it's the Celtics because I don't think the Heat have a chance of staying with the 76ers have a chance of staying with the Heat. So at least Boston has that maturity. I mean.
Especially with Garnett. Garnett being a little bit bigger, he'd be a tough matchup for them all the way through. Yeah. But
But I'll really be tuning in for the Spurs and OKC tomorrow. So
you think that's the Western? You think that's basically the championship?
Oh, by far.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Or do you think they wear themselves out so they can't win it?
You know, unfortunately or fortunately for the NBA, they drag these playoffs out so long.
Well, good point.
This will be going till
2 more weeks, 3 more weeks
at least.
Yeah.
They give the other night. The one team had 3 nights off.
Yeah.
To travel, of course, overnight. I mean. Yeah. They drag this out so long, it'll be July before it's over. How can they be tired? I mean, I know they're getting older, plus only a 60-game season.
Absolutely.
I don't think the fatigue has anything to do with it. They've pretty much taken all that out. I think your dad's going by, buddy. Hey, Jake, we got to take a break here, and we're going to be coming back at 11. Actually, we're not, but Jim and Jeff number 2 will be back here from 11 to 1 at Stacy Family Pharmacy. Jake will be back.
The grill's fired up.
Right, so get out here. These guys are ready to Kirk, Jake, some complimentary food. That's out at Stacy's Family Pharmacy. Come out. They've got the prize vault.
What a nice day.
Bruce and Cindy have got it all set up inside.
Summer kickoff 2012.
Get out here. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, so nice.
Jake, have a good Memorial Day weekend. Got anything
special
planned? Your pool? I know you got a pool.
Got the pool. Going to do some family time, of course. Pay my respects to the troops.
Sure.
Past and present on Memorial Day. Very proud to spend some time in my hometown, Waynesville, Illinois, checking out the ceremonies at the cemeteries. Yeah. And giving my praise, like I said, to all of our former and present soldiers at the local American Legion there in Waynesville.
Well said, Jake. Thanks for joining us again, and we'll be back next week to bring you more sports action and see what's going on in the sporting world.
Absolutely.
We're out here. You're listening to the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.